want to become best, you want to become champion, and now you want to say like you tired. Who cares? You tired or not? Nobody care about you.
The resilient, the 1 to 5%, they go through all of the traumatic experiences, the hardship, and they use that in their business. They use that in their mindset. And once they use that in their business and their mindset, their life begins to change. So you gotta choose, which person do you wanna be? Do you wanna be the person who just has a sob story? Or do you wanna be the person who uses their sob story and turns it to a success story?
When you don't have talent, you have to work so hard. When you work so hard and sacrifice your time, dedicate like sacrifice, you become more disciplined.
Is that what it takes to be a champion? Having discipline and control over both your mind and body to become a champion like yourself?
No, you need both, 100%.
High goals come with high work. You can't live an average, you can't live an above average life when you're an average man. You have to live an above average life, you have to put in above average effort. If people that are living an average life getting up at 6 a.m, you need to get up at 4. If people who live an average life are spending 2-3 hours studying for the exams, you need to spend 5-6. If people are just worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, praying the obligatory, you don't want to be praying just the obligatory, you want to pray the sunnah as well.
Be ready, because Allah already know what's gonna happen, you know. Don't worry about this. Just do your things, okay, result. We don't control result. Nobody control result. Just do your things. If you win, win. If you lose, lose. But when you go to the cage, do everything for your win, you know. Don't give up. Don't give up. Be patient. And that's it. If you wanna give up, you can give up. This is your choice. You can do whatever you want. Your time's gonna come, but you cannot give up.
There's no time to slack. If you want to achieve your goals, if you have goals to achieve this year, if you have, people to feed, your family are depending on you, bro, you need to start right now. You need to start becoming a better person and working on these projects and reading that book and doing what you need to do right this instant.
Yes guys, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Guys, there's something I wanted to actually speak to you guys about. Something that I kind of asked myself recently. It really put things into perspective, and it's a good way for you to kind of assess where you are within your self-improvement and your journey with your IMAAN and whatnot. I'm going to ask you 2 questions right now, and I want you to be very honest with yourself. Let's just imagine for a second that you have a 2-year-old son, and as we know, or you may not know, but at the age of 2, this is where children or toddlers, they really start looking at what their environment's like, what their parents are doing, or even their siblings, and they start picking things up and they start copying a lot as well. Knowing this and being the person that you are today, ask yourself, would you want your son to grow up to be a man just like you, to have your level of iman, to have your level of discipline, to have your habits, whether they're good or bad? Would you want him to even have your physique and your mental strength and your physical strength? Would you want your son to be just like you? The fact that I've got a son is a question I've asked myself many times, and it's really put me in check. It's made me just want to become better, because honestly right now I'm not happy with the person that I am at this moment in time. But at the same time, that's the beautiful thing about the life that we live right now, is that there's always a way to improve. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us days upon days upon days whilst we're here to improve and become better. So we just need to make the most out of those days. Taking it a step further, another question is, would you want your daughter now, say you had a daughter and she's about to get married and she's come to you with a man who's going to be her potential spouse, would you want your daughter to marry a man, with that man who is just like you? Again, he's got the same habits as you, the same level of iman, the same discipline. Would you want him to be just like you? Now, if the answer to both of those questions is no, then you know what needs to be done. You need to change, you need to improve. You need to start working on your deen, working on your discipline, working on yourself as a whole. You need to be focusing on self-improvement. Think about the person that you'd want your son to become, the person that you'd want your daughter to marry, and inshallah, you need to set the example. Because again, as you saw in the gym, me, Ghost, Khalid, and Lats, bro, we're working hard. And we either have kids or we'll have kids, inshallah ta'ala, and we want to set an example for them. We want to set an example as to what, inshallah, pious, strong Muslim men are like. And I feel that this is something that everyone should be aiming to do as well, inshallah ta'ala. But yeah guys, that was a little reminder from me. I hope you guys liked the video, inshallah. And big thanks to my guy, Kano's Movie. He's over here. Here's his hand that we're showing you about. Yeah. Until next time, inshallah ta'ala, Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you in the next one. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.